I visited Ghana 6 years ago, I was also very pleased to deliver opening remarks virtually at the launch of the Development Bank of Ghana in 2022, and again when Ghana hosted the inaugural 3I Africa Summit in 2024. These engagements have reflected our deepening partnership from building the Ghana Integrated Financial Ecosystem, or GIF, to empowering micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises to participate in the global digital economy. Ghana today stands out as a beacon of stability and hope in West Africa. Its record as one of the continent's most stable democracies is a major asset as President Mahama and his government have embarked on the path of economic reform and transformation. The recent years have not been easy. Ghana has had to weather strong global headwinds, from the pandemic to commodity price shocks to tighter financial conditions. And today, Ghana, like many others, faces significant cutbacks in development aid. Yet, under your leadership, Mr. President, Ghana is converting crisis to opportunity. Macroeconomic stability is steadily being restored. Inflation is easing, the cedi has strengthened, and rating outlooks are improving. These are encouraging signs reflecting the firm measures your government has taken to steer the economy towards financial sustainability. But even as Ghana confronts its challenges, it is focused on the immense potential to grow its economy and create many more jobs. Among these opportunities are key sectors where Singapore's expertise can complement Ghana's capabilities and ambitions to bring lasting economic benefits. The potential for more productive farming and a large agri-industrial sector stands out. For fruits and vegetables alone, it is estimated that better cold chain solutions should recover nearly $900 million in value each year. Singapore firms bring expertise in food processing, logistics, and supply chain management. Working together, we can help cut post-harvest losses, add value to Ghana's produce, and help farmers reap greater profits. Carbon markets are another large opportunity. As we know, Singapore and Ghana share a common interest in combating climate change and signed an implementation agreement on carbon credits cooperation in May last year, the first such agreement that Ghana signed with an Asian country and the first that Singapore signed with an African nation. We hope to realize concrete projects under this agreement soon, which should enhance the attractiveness of new investments in mitigation and adaptation to Ghana. Another area with clear potential lies in the port and logistics sector. The expansion of Tema Port with new deep berths and container terminals aims to triple the port's capacity and accommodate some of the world's largest ships. Singapore is glad to share our experience and expertise in port management and logistics, from automation to advanced port technologies, to help raise efficiency, strengthen connectivity, and create good job opportunities. Underpinning these opportunities is Ghana's young, aspiring, digitally connected population. Your strategic location and abundant natural resources are, of course, also major assets. Ghana is the gateway to more than 400 million consumers through the Economic Community of West African States, or ECOWAS. Ultimately, the partnership between Ghana and Singapore is about our people and our future. Our people-to-people ties are indeed growing steadily. Ghana and Singapore nationals currently enjoy visa-free entry to each other's countries, encouraging both business and leisure travel. Through the Singapore Cooperation Program, over 800 Ghanaian officials have trained in Singapore in fields from economic development to civil aviation, building lasting networks and friendships. And earlier today, President Mahama and Prime Minister and Prime Minister for Finance Lawrence Wong witnessed the signing of 2 agreements on bilateral consultations and capacity building, which will further strengthen these links. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, an opinion piece in the New York Times published a little over a week ago reminded us of the vision of President Nkrumah. He believed Africa's true strength lay in overcoming the divisions of colonial rule by joining nations through trade and infrastructure, and by openness to the world. His fellow independence leader, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, shared that confidence in Ghana and Africa's promise. Writing to President Nkrumah in 1966, Mr. Lee observed, "The Ghanaians are a vigorous and lively people, and they deserve all the vision and leadership which you strove to give them, to make Ghana into a strong, modern part of Africa, whose unity you have always espoused. May what you stand for, a united Africa and a great Ghana, triumph and flourish." We now see this confidence living on in President Mahama. Mr. President, your presence and that of your ministers with us this evening in Singapore is a reminder of the long-standing friendship between Ghana and Singapore and the promise still ahead of us.
I'm deeply honored to be with you here this evening. And on behalf of my delegation and the people of Ghana, I'd like to thank Your Excellency for your gracious hospitality and for your warm and generous toast and the kind words you've spoken. We're truly touched by the kindness extended to us since our arrival in Singapore. Singapore stands as an inspiring testament to what vision, discipline, and collective purpose can achieve. The world admires your commitment to good governance, innovation, meritocracy, and social cohesion. These values have not only transformed this nation into a global hub of excellence, but they also resonate strongly with Ghana's own aspirations for inclusive and sustainable development. Our visit marks a significant milestone in the friendship between Ghana and Singapore, 2 diverse and dynamic societies united by a shared Commonwealth heritage and a common belief in the transformative power of education, enterprise, and the rule of law. It's a friendship founded on mutual respect and the conviction that partnership can drive progress. We see vast potential to deepen our cooperation in trade and investment. Ghana's strategic location and stable democracy offer a reliable gateway to the fast-growing African and West African markets, including the African Continental Free Trade Area, whose secretariat is currently hosted in Accra. In skills and education, Singapore's experience in building human capital and fostering innovation can enrich Ghana's own reforms. In technology and digital services, our young entrepreneurs can collaborate in fintech, e-governance, cybersecurity, and payments and settlement. In healthcare and urban solutions, your successes in planning, public health, and infrastructure, spatial arrangements align with Ghana's priorities for resilient and people-centered growth. And in climate resilience and energy transition, our 2 countries can work together to unlock green finance and innovation for a more sustainable future. The Africa-Singapore Business Forum and other platforms are already bringing our private sectors closer together. We welcome more Singaporean companies to choose Ghana as their home and their hub in West Africa. And we look forward to Ghanaian firms partnering here in Singapore, learning, investing, and building value together. Beyond economics, our ties are strengthened by our common commitment to multilateralism and to a rules-based international order. In an era of uncertainty, small and medium-sized states must stand together in solidarity, championing dialogue over division, opportunity over exclusion, and dignity over despair. That is what the relations between Ghana and Singapore can show to the world.